contentment. See, this ain't no YouTube. This unfed being content with this life. And still sharing it without the anger. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I am content. Not YouTube content. I'm content. Now this book, this false, this falsehood, this entertainment that takes away from the perfection of the shine and the light and the life of the world. See, because the sun, it exists in reality. You feel the heat from the sun. You eat the food that it grows from the crops. Nothing would exist without the sun. So existence itself is existence. Balance. Everything exists in balance. It's already balanced out by one source. That's the sun. And when they entertain for themselves, ain't no dual reality, duality. Everything dual existence. Now everything exists. And everything exists with balance. Off the rizip. See, this how they come in and do too much. Let me show y'all something. This is ground their symbolism and cosmic dualism. Operates through opposite yet complementary forces. Oh yeah. In Masonic philosophy, this thoughts, they call it a chaotic brain. In the underworld, it's chaos. And these people say they're gonna rule the world by bringing order out of chaos, order out of chaos. But they only gonna create more chaos because they coming from a chaotic world to just bring anything to be talked about, no matter how many lies they tell. It's just, the more confusing, the better. But anyway, to achieve enlightenment, the initiate must learn to walk upon both, transcending crude opposite to reach higher spiritual equilibrium. Now, you don't be initiated. You're born. You're birthed into existence. You're birthed into reality. You don't have to be initiated to walk on this earth. You're born. You're a part of reality. You're a part of God's consciousness. As soon as you come out the womb, you gain consciousness during your second trimester in your mother's stomach. That's when your consciousness start forming. The seed of your soul start developing real nice. See, because you're a cosmic being in reality. Because that sun is inside this realm, and you can see it. And if you look at it, you'll see the source of life that they're hiding from you. That black disc. But I digress. I'm content. Let's go. For groups, for very Illuminati, modern society, duality functions. I'm gonna show you how they wrap this up, bro. I'm gonna show you this up. Wrap us up. I'm gonna show you. See, nobody trying to live no false reality for the rest of their life, bro. Esoteric not as maintaining the outlet, public person. Esoteric while observing the true operational goals for the inner circle. I missed something right there. Order out of chaos, utilizing opposite political, social, and economic forces to create controlled friction, ultimately driving society towards a synthesis or new order, new world order out of chaos. As above, so below, the hermetic principle that the physical realm reflects the spiritual realm, linking human systems directly to celestial patterns. Now you exist in a physical realm, and this seat of your soul is interlocked inside your cranium right there. That's your consciousness. Your God consciousness would register you to the all. See, all is a single, huh, and a plural. Because it's singular when you deal with the source. The source is the all, but it's plural because we're all part of the all. That's your connection. That's your central intelligence. That's your AY, not your artificial intelligence. Yeah, that's the I. Let me show you the I. Let me show the I. Let me make sure where I'm at first. Let me show you I. Well, let me show you I. See, this is where they took the I. So they took the I. They know what the all saying out here. Pull your dollar bill out. Y'all been asking this question for a long time, and the nigga get the I is the AY. AY, AY, AY. What you think the angels praying to when they doing that? When the sun come on the horizon, or peek over that mountain, that's the all saying, "I that's God," and they know, and they hide it from you. But I'm gonna show you how to do it. This shit. Let's go back, cause I'm gonna pop this morning with contentment. I'm gonna pop it for y'all, cause y'all think this shit a game, bro. Mm. Now, by orchestrating or mediating on these dualities, these traditions seek to master self-control, influence. How you got self-control, sacrificing and drinking blood and promote homosexuality? Uh-huh. How you promote balance when you getting gazillions of dollars out of resources off land and the people on the land are still starving and you're supposed to be philanthropist, but you're gratifying yourself off people's starvation as you starve them. That's chaotic. How you live in a world with a ball of water to seek to master self-control, influence. So what else it says? So societal direction and unlock deeper metaphysic truth hidden from the uninitiated. What they hide? I just showed you what they hide. They playing God, speaking for God, directing the paths of the sun, misdirecting. When the sun get high noon, it's perpendicular with the constellation that we said was the serpent. And the serpent was the protector of the crops. Sounds like, and this where they gonna create the mythological dragon and turn it into the Draco. See, that's a motherfucker. That's another. That's something else. That's something else. Just go, cause this ain't no joke, man. Yeah. By bringing soul and that called the polarity to take you away from the reality of the solar soul. Everybody knows the sun has its own gravity. The sun runs it all. The sun is existence itself. The sun is the light of the world. The sun is all that. The sun is the truth. And the truth don't need no help. And I don't know why y'all fighting. Because y'all got too much duality in y'all. Too much falsehood in y'all. The sun don't need no help to run this thing because it's been running it since. See, when they say duality, they really talking about balance. See, everything was created in balance. If you stand on your square and step left, you automatically create a right. Ain't no duality. Oh, left and right exist at the same time. So it's a left and a right, and it's a north and a south, and it's a east and a west. Balance. That's balance. So why are we tilted and spinning out of control? Okay, because you're coming from a chaotic world, and you coming from the underworld mind of thought. See, that's supposed to exist with that pitchfork up in the ground and all that good stuff. But anyway, hey, look, this how they create. I'm gonna take all those Latin words and break them down and show you how they mixing up and fogging up your reality to take you away from your God, man. That's the plan. And to hide where all the real true moral concepts and thoughts and laws really came from that they can't uphold to. They came from the Americans' bloodline, bro. The ancient American bloodline. We've been doing this. We the world. The first humans on the earth is called world. The oldest people on the earth, that's the world. That's humanity. The world is humanity, not no globe. And see, I done showed y'all all these receipts, but I don't know, but I'm gonna keep on popping, right? So, by bringing soul and pole together, the dynamic motion of light rotates around a fixed central point. Now you're gonna literally turning versus the divine spark into a single unis versus unified manifestation. How you gonna unify with something that's so low? The sun don't need you. He don't need no help. And we already know your pole is fake. And you made your pole from the sun disk and placed it on the ground and said it was a north pole. Anything that says north is a no-no, because there's no Santa Claus and there's no North Pole. So any information coming from any of these universities, when we already was educated, well, we were a university from you. So we don't need a universe either, because that's your word. At three-tier cosmology, we said Wakanda. We said all kind of things besides universe, because we understood we weren't spinning in no air on no ball of water. So we got to strip ourselves from all that dumb, chaotic stuff y'all talking about, man. So this is how they created the universe. See? By making up a pole to blend themselves. And when you do that, it's taken away from the perfection of the sun. That's what Mars means. Mar. Women's and Remela's dad, the ones who suck on the wolf titties that created Rome, his name Mar. And Mar means take away from the perfection of. There's only one perfect, and that's the sun, the perfect light, the perfect divine light that will make us the divine people, y'all, on the land. These people come out of the mountains. I'm telling you what's going on. Ain't no globe, but anyway, keep popping. The solar circuit, watch this. The solar circuit axis. The sun's journey across the heavens. The sun's journey across the heavens and across the earth. If it's going across the heavens, it goes across the earth. You catch them when you catch them now. If it's going across the heavens, and it's going across the heavens up to, it's going across the earth below. Then they said as above, so below. So if it goes across the heavens, it goes across the. Get it? See? But now the sun path been here I don't know how long. You just talked them out, but now they're gonna direct the path of the sun. Watch this. It heaven relies on the cosmic pole to define its path. Well, they blending in real good right here. Now they gonna teach this in their universities, and then with all the initiatives and the Greek fraternities and the Masonic orders and the school. This what they gonna teach in their universities, huh? And teach you to go straight to Africa and try to find yourself, huh? Okay. So now you're gonna direct the path of God. Not God, I'm gonna say you're gonna direct the path of life. I ain't gonna call it God for y'all, man. You're gonna direct the path of the light of the world. You're gonna direct the path of existence by creating a pole. And you a northerner. You mad because him don't give you no shine. She don't give you no shine. Shim don't give you no shine. It don't give you no shine. Whatever it is, there's a this up there, but it don't give you no shine. It goes east to west. You high latitude people don't get none of that. But you got your place here, and you out of place. And you out of place. Right now today you still out of place. And you out of place and won't give a way to go, a way to get out of this shit. excuse my cuss word, the heaven relies on the cosmic. Before we gave you the Phoenician alphabet, come on now. Without the central pole, the solar energy has no frame of reference. So the sun just idiotic without you, huh? The sun needs your help. I know a nigga now feel the truth don't need no help. He ain't gonna be break my fault. And he been proving me right ever since I've been here. Before I got it, he gonna be proving me right when I'm gone. Cause he's an on time God. Yes he is. And ain't missed a beat yet. What about the moon? I ain't seen no crescent sun. I ain't seen no half a sun. I see the perfect light in the hidden source behind the light. Face to face, I do. I'm trying to tell y'all. Light and matter in ancient esoteric tradition, creation occurs with infinite light. Soul intersects with the fixed point of geometry or mass. Huh? The pole. No, the fixed point of geometry. The fixed point of geometry. Huh? The fixed point of geometry. Well, the fixed point of geometry is when he's at his highest point and perpendicular with that constellation that y'all know is very important because when seven celestials it lines up, they can be pierced. That snake that y'all turned into a dragon and took over, they're gonna protect the golden apple, which is the sun, and take over the sun. You're not protecting the sun. You're warring against the sun. You Mr. Dragon and Mr. Japan. But I'm out of there. Y'all gonna catch it. Y'all gonna catch it one of these days. Yes, it comes from the Latin word universum, which combines unis, one, and versus, turn, meaning turn into one, or combine into a whole. The truth don't need no help, bro. The truth don't need no help. What he needs you to help, he's already doing all by himself. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the AY. Y'all went from AY to AI. From the eye that protects us all, the information source, the light of the world, to artificial intelligence. And I'm showing you duality. That's how they show duality, that chessboard down there, that black and white flow down. That's how they gonna blend in. But they don't wanna blend in, they gonna blend in and take over. They gonna blend in and take over. The Illuminati did invent the globe. They simply accept the standard science mainstream history says. Ancient Greeks proved the sphere. How? When? While conspiracy theorists claim secret societies push the globe model to hide their truth, to hide the truth. You don't see them hiding it? You don't see them hiding it? Got plenty of videos showing y'all who play esoteric lie the sun. I showed y'all every organization that does such. Every organization that does such, I showed y'all. Sound to my, it sounds like you're exploring how polarities. Okay, polarities and dual our understanding of existence and spiritual perfection. What? The spiritual perfection come from the sun. So I'm showing you how the polarities, the pole, the dualities are shape our understanding of existence and spiritual perfection. They in the way. They taking away from the shine and the perfect. They warring against the sun, man. For power, political gain, governmental rights to control people out here. Historically, philosophical, and esoteric traditions view dualism like light and dark, or positive and negative, as a framework for understanding the physical world, while symbolisms around figures like Mars, or the sun often represented dynamic tension between actions and central harmony. What? That's why they like Mars. They want to say Mars caused friction with the sun he walking. Come on, man. How they find that? Why they say that? Anyway, I know. I guess it's red in his blood. I guess they're like, well, I don't know. How did you start reflecting on these? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. I was going to ask him, how did you start reflecting on these concepts of duality and perfection today? Don't worry about that, bro. Don't worry about that, Gemini. You just keep popping that tail pop. Opposite forces, polarities, are two opposite and contracting principles, qualities, and extremes that exist together, such as light and dark. Light and dark is balance. And when the light comes, you see his true blue, as above, so below. As he crosses the sun, as he crosses the heaven, he crosses the earth. Positive and negative. Positive and negative. It is hot and cold. That's balance. It's all balance. It's all in balance. We ain't going for that duality shit. It is. And many philosophical system, ultimate truth is seen as a single unknown man, while duality, day and night, north and south, light and shadow, is viewed as a secondary framework. Or y'all want to mirror some shit, or even an illusion used to navigate physical experience. Can't let them do this to you, dog. They want the sun to have twins. They want stars to be just like the sun. They done found 100 more suns out there. They can't produce that. They ain't produced another. Man, I ain't finna go into it. Whether duality is reality depends entirely on the lens and the unity views. I want to go on there. I want to go on there. Boom. The duality view physical existence. I skip this shit, but I ain't worried about it. Inherently operates through pair relation of opposed charges opposite without opposing forces interacting naked in the material realm moves, changes, or manifest. We need the northern poles to even be able to move a muscle. They bossing up. They bossing up. This duality. Let me go back and read this. The units front of the underlying source, the single star, the solarity soul, the unity view with them when the reality and splitting the world into opposite creates a construct. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? And y'all know the sun, I don't even know it, man. Y'all know the sun, the truth. I'm just gonna show you how they just blend it in.